Oh, check that out. All the planets just lined up. That's crazy. Look at that. Holy, that's cool. Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and we're playing some more Astroneer today, and welcome to my walled compound on the Arid planet. In between videos, I've done a whole bunch of work to kind of gather up a bunch of resources so that you wouldn't have to watch me do a whole bunch more stuff with the trade station and what have you. I haven't really done a lot in terms of going out and hunting for things yet, because I want to kind of reserve that for recording, because I think that's really where a lot of the interesting stuff happens. So we're going to spend most of this video, I think, cruising around, looking for cool stuff on this planet. Going down into some caves and seeing what we can find in there, and we'll gather up a few resources and things too while we're at it. And as you can see, actually for the first time since I've set up that turbine on this planet, it's actually spinning, which means it must be producing power. And I don't know whether it's only spinning, showing it's spinning because I'm actually inside my module, which sometimes seems to change the visualization of things a little bit, or if it really is spinning, but we'll find out as soon as we get out. I did a little bit more building in here. I have pretty much every platform built in here now. I built up the research and did 3 research tries on that, but I got some rare resources that came in handy, but I didn't actually find any new things that I could make in terms of plans or whatever. But I think we need to find some more unique modules in order to do that. The organic stuff doesn't really seem to be giving me a lot anymore. So as you can see, I have surrounded my camp with this this sort of walled compound. It's not perfect, but it does seem to help block out a lot of the spheres, and you can see a lot of them rolling up this little path that I made that is actually my way out of this compound with my vehicles. And this is actually the first time since I set up the wall that they've been coming in that way, because for the most part, the wind hasn't been blowing that direction. And sometimes they'll come over the top of the wall. I can't seem to stop that from happening. However, this does seem to stop a greater majority of them from going through. So on this side over here. And yes, it is actually spinning. Oh my goodness. This thing, you would think would be perfect for producing power on this planet, given it's kind of always windy. But I've had it set up for, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 hours of playtime in total now, I think. And it hasn't spun once. And then now it's just suddenly started spinning right before I started recording. So I'm not going to complain about that. That'll be really handy at nighttime in particular. This wall, while it does a lot to block out those tumbling spike balls, it also kind of blocks the sun a little bit, so that impairs my solar power. So as you can see, the sun's still technically up, but my large solar panel here is actually closed already because the wall casts a shadow on it, and then it doesn't work anymore. But if this wind turbine works now, that's awesome. I don't know why it just suddenly started spinning. It hasn't spun the entire time. I'm kind of excited about that. This is the little walkway entrance that I created over on this side. Because I wanted a way to kind of walk in and out of my compound if I wanted to, without having to go the long way. And then I built this extra little wall here to kind of stop anything that's flying straight at that doorway. Should ideally bounce off that wall, so it gives a little bit of extra cover for that. Since we can't make doors or anything, it sort of almost like a natural barrier that we can use to block it. So it took a little bit of effort. It's really hard to actually get the right angles and planes on things when you're working. And the one thing I've found when you're using the smoothing tool is that when you get to the bottom of the wall, you end up cutting into the ground. You can't really have it blend into the ground too well. And as I've tried to blend the ground into it, if you watch it, it kind of smooths into it. But if you slip up a little bit, you dig a hole in your wall. As so aptly illustrated right there. So I'm just going to seal that back in again. You can see how it kind of cuts into the ground, and it, you can't really ever get a good blend here. And that's something I really wish that you could do. So I'm hoping that's something they'll kind of clean up a bit later. I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it would be nice to have, for aesthetics or whatever, just something that's a little bit more smooth. But it does the trick. Blocks, as I said, blocks out a lot of the spike balls. It doesn't get all of them, but it's certainly a lot better than it was. And I did have that tiny little wall, but it wasn't really doing a lot for me. So this has kind of helped a lot. I don't have a whole lot of spike ball traffic in here now. I also built this power generator here using my 3D printer. It was a plan that it unlocked, but I didn't realize what the fuel source would be, and it requires coal. And we have found coal on this planet, but we need the crane with the drill head in order to retrieve it, because it's the only stuff that I've found so far has been locked in stone, and I can't get it out. So hopefully, as we're exploring today, maybe down in a cave or something, I know that it is possible to find coal that is not locked in those types of stones. I don't know whether it's possible on this planet, but we'll find out. I do have my rover built up, and I have a rover trailer here set up as well so that we can bring with us. It's got a solar panel on it to produce some extra power during the daytime. And we'll be able to use the power cells that are on here as sort of backup power for us. And then on the main rover, I put another storage, and on here I have a solar panel for daytime charging. I have the generator for nighttime charging, and a couple of organic just so that we're ready with some fuel for that. So I think overall we should be pretty well decked out to handle traveling around on this planet, day or night. And of course it's turning nighttime just as I'm getting here. So now the tricky part is going to be, can I join this thing up without my car rolling down the hill? And I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that. This is going to be hard to control actually too. Oh, it's fishing. So to get my vehicle out, I actually built this tunnel over here. This thing does not back up very well, as you can see. Alright, so it goes forward up the hill okay, but backing up not so much. Let's see if I can maybe back this thing in a position close enough that I can connect it. There we go. We'll take this through the tunnel, and then we'll go and do a little exploring on the Arid planet. I have no idea what to expect. I imagine it will be, I don't know, maybe similar to the Terran planet, but a whole lot more dusty. But I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to find out here, so it will be interesting to kind of drive around. Someone actually suggested too that the reason I might have such short days on my base might be because I might be placed more close to one of the poles, and I seem to recall actually when I was picking my landing spot, I did kind of pick something on one of the extreme sides. So I wonder if I did actually pick something close to a pole. This trailer works pretty good, although it kind of lags behind a little bit. It's dragging me down. Oh! There is a research item sitting in the top of this little rock pillar. I don't think I can get it from here. Alright, let's do this the easy way. I could try to knock this down probably, but I think I can actually just build this up. Like an elevator. Oh, no, don't fall off. No, don't fall off. We can just pick that right up there and put it down. Now I need to get back down again. Good view from up here, though. There's my base over the horizon over there. We didn't get super far, but I'm not really seeing anything out here in the desert. Again, I don't know if there's an issue with like load distances, but there's like nothing out here. I'm gonna try going up a little bit higher, see if we can get a slightly better view. Gotta watch I don't fall off from up here. I'm almost guaranteed to go splat. Oh, that's interesting. There's like a line in the ground out there. Almost like an old roadway. So there's a gray line that kind of passes all the way along and shoots out that way. It might be just a funny terrain feature that the game's generated for itself, but it almost like it was like an old road. I can't even see my base from here. Alright, I want to go see what that red mountain is all about over there. We'll head that way and see what we can find. You gotta be kidding me. So I built this storage on here, and it turns out that you can't place research items on the storage. Not on this one, anyway. The one on the truck, I think it works. So I'm actually going to have to... Can I stick it to storage? No, I can't put a storage on a storage. So I'm actually going to have to leave a storage here so I can take this research item. And if I find another research item, I have to leave another storage item. That stinks. Oh, well, we do have double solar panels and stuff, so I'm going to keep probably everything on the main cart here all about generating power, since that's going to be the whole lifeblood of this thing. Wow, this is really slow now. How heavy was that research item? Alright, we got all out to this red mountain range here. There's not really a lot to see here yet. I do see some titanium on the side of the mountain, along with some of those wonderful gas plants. Not really seeing that there's any easy way up here. No caves. Actually, I think this is probably the farthest I've driven on a planet where I haven't seen a cave. I think this might be... Yeah, we're shifting into like a totally different biome here now. So we're out of the crazy sand and into this red rocky surface. Wow, I need to find a smooth path. Driving in the desert was easy compared to this. Come on. Come on, get up the hill. Oh, you're almost there. I'm almost out of power, too. Alright, she's tapped. See if we can switch an organic in here quickly before this thing rolls backwards on me. Alright, that'll get us started charging anyway. I think while that's happening, I'm going to gather up some organic here too. Alright. It's almost fully charged my car, and there's actually still organic left on that generator, so that's awesome. Stick that on there. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's even charging the second car now before it ran out. That's really handy. I should stick another one on here just to get a full charge. And that can produce power also while we're driving too, so we won't deplete quite as fast. Oh no, don't slide off the edge. Alright, I managed to haul it up the side of this hill. It actually was really hard getting the trailer up here. Nope, nope, nope. Is that I think I see a cave down there. Our first cave. Man, oh man. Oh. Careful, careful, careful. Oh, it's gonna tip. It's gonna tip. It didn't tip. Nice. Okay, now here's something I'm really not sure about. I think if I park here, I can tether off of my ship, or off of my rover, to get a supply of oxygen while I'm underneath the ground looking. Let's dig a little pathway down here, so we have a way up and down. There we go. And then I'll try... Yeah, it looks like I can tether off, right off my rover. That's great. Okay, so how did the spiky balls get in here? Let's go in and explore. Oh, this cave is looking dangerous already. Those big vicious looking stalactites and stalagmites. Dark red surface. Oh. I must be going inside of a mountain here. Come on. I wonder if the rover will supply me with power through the tether also. It's definitely giving me oxygen at least. Let's keep going down. See what we've got down here. And I'll have to remember to pick these things up. If there's a dead end down here. That is a dead end. Ah! I finally found a cave and it goes nowhere. What have we got down this way? This is almost like... reminds me of like a dried up riverbed or something with a tunnel. Come on. You're tethering. Why aren't you there we go. I wonder where this one goes. This one's going uphill. Another dead end. Oh, that was such a waste of tethers. Alright, we went basically full way around this little mountain thing down here, but didn't find anything down here. I don't really want to keep trying to drive through this. It's just such a pain. I really probably should have left the trailer behind, but I did need something to haul any research items I find. Oh, what am I stuck on? Oh, jeez. There's a great big rock. Let's see if we can pull this thing out of here. Come on. There we go. Oh, is that another research item I see in there? I see something green at the top of this stone tower down here. Oh, don't roll it. Don't roll it. Alright, I have a feeling it's going to be the same type of research items I already have on the cart here. But I am going to go take a look. I'm just going to use the little elevator trick again. Oh, if I even need to. I don't think I need to. Can we grab it? No, it does look different. Okay, that's good. Toss this over here. Alright, we're going to have to get rid of this storage thing again. That was kind of a waste of compound. Oh well. Live and learn. Alright, so we have 2 new research things we can do, and they both are things I have not seen before, I don't think. So that hopefully they'll come up with something that is actually good for us to research. I'm really disappointed we haven't found any caves to kind of go exploring in. I mean, that we found that one that was like a dried up river almost, but it was 2 dead ends. I mean, it went nowhere. That's crazy. Is that more research I found? What is that? There's a gold box there. That's got to be another unknown. It is. Come on. I wonder if I could just soccer this thing home. I don't know how far of a drive it is, though. It's going to be a ways. Oh, that's definitely something different. Oh, there's a... Look up there. There's a cube. Can I get that? I gotta see if I can get a hold of that thing. I don't know what it is, but let's go take a look at it. Alright. I should be able to grab it for... Oh, it's organic. Really? It's just a cube of organic hanging out down here. This is weird. It's funny because when you harvest the organic, it doesn't even come as a cube. Organic resource cube. I wonder if it's like a super dense organic resource. I'll have to try that on the generator when we run out of power, and we'll see if it produces much more than normal. Alright. Let's see if I can soccer this thing home. Or if it's just going to be a pain. Oh, I'm rolling over it because the trailer's pushing me. This might not work. It might work better if this thing was around. Actually, now that I think of it. Maybe I can swap this for one of the round ones. This one's kind of roundish. Throw that up here. We'll grab whatever this is. This crazy square thing. And we'll see if the round one works any better. Yeah, well, I just drove over it again. Ah. Alright. I can't have it all, so I'm going to take this crazy gold one because I'm really curious what's up with that. This other one's an organic one, and we've already researched a whole bunch of organic unknown things, so let's see what the gold one reveals. Alright, we just found yet another research item. This one's within distance of the markers on my base, so I think I'm going to leave this one and come back for it. At least I know if I see those big rectangular blue blocks there, I'll know that it's right around there. Oh, I just ran out of power. I was like, why am I not going anywhere? Alright, let's try this new organic block I found and see if it produces any more than the ones that I harvested. I mean, it seems a little strange that it would, I guess, but maybe it's like more densely packed organic and it'll produce better? I don't know. Maybe it'll be like a perpetual organic block. It just never runs out. That'd be awesome. Oh, check that out. All the planets just lined up. That's crazy. Look at that. Holy, that's cool. Alright, well, we made it back home with our 2 research blocks. And our vehicle is largely intact. This whole power solution, I think, worked out pretty good. I didn't really ever have to lack for any power the whole time I was out there. Whoop! I did have a couple moments where I ran out of the regular power and had to switch over to organic, but overall it worked out really well. So I think I'm going to keep using this kind of a setup. It might be better, though, if I was using maybe the truck, just because there's more places to attach things on it. But we did get back here with 2 items to research. I'm going to go take a quick jaunt out and grab the other 2 research items I had to leave behind if I can find them again. Because I would like to try to get as many items researched as we can, because I'm not sure what I'm still missing yet in the tree of things that we can construct. I do know there's a rocket option that's like a bigger shuttle. I think that would be kind of cool to get, but I'm not sure what else there is. So I'm going to see what I can see if I can go find those things and then try to make good use of them. I probably should charge up here first before I go. Alright, we made it back to our walled-in base again, and just as the storm's actually going by in the distance there, I did manage to find the 2 research items that I had to pass up, so that's good. We've got those loaded on the back of the cart here, and I don't think they're ones that I've researched before, at least I hope not. It seems like if you've researched a particular block before, I keep getting stuck on the way through here because of this trailer. It's getting hooked up on the wall, I think. But if you've researched a particular block before, I think it will only give you rare resources after. Whereas if it's not something you've researched before, you have a chance of getting a new item that you can unlock in your base in terms of the stuff that you can build and what have you. So we've got 4 things we can quickly research here. And then I think that in the next episode, I'm going to need some coal for some power supply. So I don't know whether I should continue to kind of forge along here on the Arid planet, or if we should jump off the Arid planet, maybe head over to the exotic planet and see what we can find over there. Things will be a little bit different on that planet. I think it might be worth kind of seeing what we can find elsewhere at this point. Oh, good, my turbine's finally going again, producing some more power. Let's see if we can get inside this research item. Show me something new. Nope, we got another random item. What's this gonna unlock? Spaceship, yeah! Alright, so we have an upgraded shuttle. That's awesome. I might even consider just taking off into orbit and landing in a different area of the planet and trying to take a peek a couple times. That might be worth doing. Wait, what happened? I did the random research, and then it didn't tell me what it unlocked. Did it not unlock anything? Come on, show me something. Give me something. No. I must have researched everything, because now it's just not giving me anything. Yep. That was a waste. Well, we got the spaceship at least. It's funny that was the last thing we got. I had to go over here and see what it looks like on this thing. So in the vehicle bay, this is the rover. There's the truck. There's the shuttle. Now where's the spaceship? Holy, that thing's a lot bigger. Oh, look at the size of that fuel tank on this. Oh, we are totally building that. Alright, I'm going to come back next time, and we're going to build that spaceship, take it out into orbit, and maybe, I'm going to try maybe touching down on a couple different points here on this planet and see if it looks any different. And if so, then maybe we can set up something there, and if not, then I'm going to take this fancy new spaceship, and we'll try flying off to a different planet, either the exotic planet or the radiated planet, whichever one happens to be closer. But thanks everyone for watching the video. I hope you enjoy these, and you'll come back and check out some more. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.